Good morning, welcome to the online class. The other day we have started the lesson from the economics part, that is the fourth chapter, agriculture in Tamilnadu. That some topics I have completed, that is about the introductory part. The introduction they are given about the agriculture. India is agriculture country. Even Tamil Nadu, it is one of the state in India. It is also an agriculture country, agriculture state. Most of the people do the agriculture activities they do the agriculture activity. According to the census of 2011, 49%. Out of the population, 49% of the people engage the agriculture work. Nowadays, even the women also, not only the men, the women also involved in the agriculture. That we have seen. Next, we have seen about the marginal farmers, small farmers, micro farmers, land possessing about 1 hectare. They were the micro farmers, that is 1 to 2 hectares of land the people possessing, they were known as the small farmers. There is a difference between the micro farmers or marginal farmers and small farmers that we will see, that we have seen. Then types of land usage. In Tamil Nadu, the land part, about 1 crore 30 lakhs and 33,000 hectares land throughout Tamil Nadu. That land, how it is used for various purpose. The land is used not only for agriculture, even other purpose also used. 1/3 of the land is used for agriculture and 1/3 of the land is used for forest, then fallow land is there. Like this, the land is used for various purpose. Only 1/3 of the land is used for agriculture. Then we are going to see now the water source for agriculture. Already I have completed up to types of land usage. Next, we are going to see the topic water source for agriculture. Water is important for agriculture. It is indispensable. The growth of crops, water is very, very important. Our state, Tamil Nadu, mostly lies in the tropical region. Tropical means more sunlight will be there. Summer season very hot. Rainy season only we get the rainfall. Only 2 seasons. Rainy seasons our state gets one is southwest monsoon and another one is northeast monsoon. These are the 2 seasons, rainy seasons in Tamil Nadu. Now the Tamil Nadu gets rainfall from the northeast monsoon. The northeast monsoon season is October to December. October to December is the northeast monsoon season. Mostly the northern districts of Tamil Nadu. Northern districts of Tamil Nadu receives heavy rainfall during this northeast monsoon. This is the season of northeast monsoon. So northern part of Tamil Nadu receives heavy rainfall due to the depression in the Bay of Bengal. Often gets depression. Cyclone is formed due to the depression and it causes strong winds and heavy rainfall. Then southern districts gets most of the southern district gets rainfall from the southwest monsoon, that is June to September month, that is southwest monsoon season. Some of the district of Tamil Nadu, even our district Kanyakumari also receives rainfall from the southwest monsoon. Sometimes we are getting low rainfall only we are getting from the northeast monsoon. most of the rainfall we get from the southwest monsoon. Little rainfall only we are getting from the northeast monsoon. So Tamil Nadu receives rainfall from the northeast and southwest monsoon. There are no perennial rivers in Tamil Nadu. Rivers. There are some rivers. One of the longest biggest river in Tamil Nadu, that is river Kaveri. River Kaveri is the biggest river in Tamil Nadu. It lengths about 765 kilometers. It takes birth in Kodagu in Karnataka district and flows southeast and joins in Bay of Bengal. Before joining, it makes a delta in Tanjore district, Tanjore. That is the rice bowl of Tamil Nadu. That is across the river Kaveri in Tamil Nadu, they constructed dams. Very big, one of the biggest dam in Tamil Nadu, that is Mettur Dam. Another one is Kallanai. Kallanai built Karigalan, the first century. Karigal Chola built this Kallanai. Still it is strong. These two dams used for irrigation in Tamil Nadu. It is these two dams built across the river Kaveri. So it is the important one of the important water source of our state Tamil Nadu. It is only these rivers full of water only the rainy season. Southwest monsoon, mostly the river Kaveri full of water in the southwest monsoon. And at the time of southwest monsoon, Kaveri river Kaveri river full of water, because the catchment areas of river Kaveri receives rainfall during the southwest monsoon, especially in Karnataka. Receives rainfall from southwest monsoon. That season, Kaveri river full of water. Only the rainy seasons, only the river full of water. Other times it will dry. So it is not a perennial river. Almost all the rivers in South India. It is the third largest river in South India. Godavari, Krishna. Next to that, Kaveri is the biggest river in South India. It is not a perennial river. Only the rainy season, only the river full of water. Other season there will be no water. Sometimes it will dry during the summer. During summer it will dry. Which one is the perennial river? North Indian rivers are perennial rivers. North Indian rivers means Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra, Indus. These are the North Indian rivers. That river full of water throughout the year. During the rainy season, that river full of water due to the rainfall. Then the summer season, the ice melts, and that ice melts, that is filled with that rivers. So throughout the year full of water. So those rivers are called perennial rivers. The next, already I said about that northeast monsoon, that is October to December, is a major source of water for the Tamil Nadu. Most of the district of Tamil Nadu receives rainfall from this northeast monsoon. This is the northeast monsoon season, so most of the northern district of Tamil Nadu receives rainfall. Then southwest monsoon also we are getting rainfall. Not all the districts, only few districts gets rainfall. Even our district Kanyakumari also receives rainfall from this southwest monsoon and northeast monsoon. The area of land that is irrigated using water from lakes is very low. Many lakes are there. Many lakes, from these lakes they are taking the water for agriculture purpose through the canals. Through the canals they are taking the water for, that is not sufficient. That the lakes, river water is not sufficient for agriculture. most of the people are using the underground water. Many lakes are there in Tamilnadu, but that water is not sufficient for the agriculture. Agriculture in Tamilnadu is depends mostly on groundwater. Most of the farmers are using the groundwater. Use of groundwater for agriculture creates many hardships. Abundantly, they are using the underground water that led to the sufferings. If the amount of water taken from the underground and the amount of water that goes into the underground during the rainy season must be equal. Taking the water from the underground and amount of water that goes into the underground during the rainy seasons must be equal. Then only that underground water must be saved. Otherwise, if you are taking more underground water, the level of the underground water will go down. It led to the problems resulting a complete dryness or change into unusable water. That means water gets polluted. The salt water will come from, if we go very deep, that underground water, if it goes very deep, that water cannot be used because some salt and all mixed with that water. Then if the underground water, the level of the underground water goes down, there will be a complete dryness. Dryness will take place. So we must use that underground water carefully. While using the underground water, we must careful about that preservation of underground water. The Union Groundwater Board is constantly monitoring the level and nature of groundwater. There is a board, central board, monitoring the use of underground water. From this we come to know that Tamilnadu agriculture is dependent on groundwater. So Tamilnadu agriculture is dependent on groundwater because sometimes there is low rainfall, scanty rainfall. During the summer season, the crops will dry. That time they use that underground water. It is very urgent, necessary to regulate the usage of underground water. So it is urgent need of regulating the use of the underground water. Otherwise, the people will take all the underground water, then it will lead to the hardships. This is very important for sustainable farming. Preservation of underground water is important for sustainable farming. It should not. It must be fulfill the needs of the present and future generation. That is sustainable farming. Agriculture must face the use of the present and future. That is sustainable farming. Irrigation and crop types. Irrigation. Mostly our state Tamilnadu gets rainfall only very few months. Most of the months are the farmers are depending the lakes water, river water and underground water. Farmers are growing the food crops and cash crops, non-food crops. Food crops and non-food crops or cash crops they are growing. Paddy cultivation, mostly the northern district where the Kaveri river, the course of the Kaveri river, most of the districts grow paddy, sugarcane. These are all the crops grown abundantly in that area. Millets also cultivated in a very low percentage of area. So many food crops and non-food crops, cash crops grown. Millets, ragi, paddy, sugarcane, these are all the crops grown. The area of cultivable land changes every year as a result many factors. The area of agriculture land changes year by year. When the rainfall is heavy, the more land area will be cultivated. The rainfall is scanty, less area of land area will be cultivated, and weather also one of the factor depending the influence in the agriculture, and market price. Market price also influence in the agriculture. These are all the factors influence in agriculture in Tamil Nadu. Okay, remaining small topic is there. We'll see now. Now we marked some of the answers. Already we marked the one words. That is, choose the correct answer, fill in the blanks, and match the following. That we marked. Now we mark the 2 marks. First one, give 2 examples for each food crop and non-food crops. Give 2 examples for each food crop and non-food crop. For food crop, I will tell you, you can write it there. Paddy and maize, these are the 2 food crops. Then non-food crops, you can write coconut and cotton. Once again, I will tell you, give 2 examples for each food crop and non-food crops. For a food crop, you can write 2 food crops, that is paddy, maize. Paddy, maize. These are the food crop. Then non-food crops, you can write coconut, cotton. These are the non-food crops. The next question, what are the factors responsible for the changes in cropping area? What are the factors responsible for the changes in cropping area? That is page number 'Wait, afterwards I will tell you. Now we go for the next one. Who monitors the quantity and quality of groundwater? Who monitors the quantity and quality of the groundwater? That is page number 309. Page number 309. Second para. The Union Groundwater Board is constantly monitoring the level and nature of groundwater. Nature of groundwater. Page number 309, second para. The Union Groundwater Board is constantly monitoring the level and nature of groundwater. Now the second 2 mark, I will tell you what are the factors responsible for changes in cropping area. That is page number 308. 308, last para, under the heading types of land usage, second para, third line, sufficient rains at the proper period will increase this extent of plant. Failure or shortage in rainfall leads to the reduction of land usage for cultivation. Once again, I will tell you the page number 308, types of land usage heading, second para, third line. Sufficient rains at the proper period will increase this extent of land. Failure or shortage in rainfall leads to the reduction of land usage for cultivation. Then the fourth one, on what factors does crop cultivation depend? List out the factors on which crop cultivation depend. That is page number 310. Second para, the area of cultivable land changes every year as a result of many factors such as rainfall, availability of water, weather and market prices. Page number 310, second para, the area of cultivable land changes every year as a result of many factors such as rainfall, availability of water, weather and market prices. This is the fourth 2-mark question. Then fifth one, differentiate between small and marginal formats. Differentiate between small and marginal formats. That is page number 307 last line and 308 first para. That is micro farmers who cultivate an area less than